Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Well, tell us, just kind of give us the state of the program. And you got milestone kind of year last year. Where do you go? Where do you go from there? You think?
Yeah, I think we've had a great preseason. I think the girls are anxious to play, get back on the court after last year. I feel like it made them humble and hungry. Definitely don't feel satisfied. I think they enjoyed the ride and are looking forward to, continuing that again this year and some, hopefully.
How do you make sure that you continue to move forward and don't kind of stay relished in what happened last year?
I think for us, it is player-led. I looked at the girls at one point last year, and I told them, I said, this is as far as I can take you. Anything you want from this point forward, you guys have to decide in that locker room that it's what you're going to do, and you got to take it to the next level. And I think they've accepted that challenge and want to do it.
Uncharted territory 1 year ago, the growth going into Foley basketball. You spent 8 years there, and it kind of culminated where you wanted to be last year as far as from a development standpoint, reaching the potential.
Right.
This year you want to build off of that growth. What do you think the girls will learn from last year in uncharted territory? Yeah,
I think what we learned is to approach things this year more process-oriented instead of outcome-oriented. When you haven't won in forever and you taste that winning, we had these confusing moments in the locker room last year where I would come in and they were really sad after we lost or a little fearful of what I was about to do. And then I would come and be like, oh my God, we just won our 10th game. Great job. And we were like, good, I think. So we had those moments of it's exciting to win, but we know we're not playing great basketball yet. So I think now to go in focused on the process and continuing to be a better basketball team and not be so worried about the outcome. Let that take care of itself.
Well, Coach, I want you to touch on 3 of your players. You got a senior and two juniors. You got Knight, Lyman, and Jackson. You can start with Knight.
Yeah. First of all 3 of those I've had in the gym with me since 6th and 7th grade. So we always laugh, that this team happened by accident. We're like, oh yeah, it happened by accident, 6-7 years ago since we've been working at this. Caitlin is one. Knight, she is a senior this year. I'm excited for her. She is one that really had to come in. I had to throw her in the fire as a 9th grader and put her through a really tough season, a lot of losing. She hung in there with me. I think we had a countdown going for Jakai and MG to finish middle school basketball that year. I know I was there the night MG and Jakai won the county championship, and I was like, I'll see you tomorrow, right? Because it's time to go. So I've been excited and waiting for all 3 of those to get there. They've all grown and developed and kind of starting to take my personality on. We've been around each other so long. So I'm excited for them to have this opportunity. They've put the work in, and now it's their team.
Jakai Jackson played in our fall league, and I'm telling you, Coach, I don't know what y'all got in the water down there in Foley, but this kid has evolved. I'm talking about Southern University saw Balling Out South live feed. The head coach called. The next day said, who is this kid? Is that kid from Foley? I said, yeah, that's the kid from Foley. He said, she ain't playing the post anymore. So just talk about you being a former point guard, the stuff that you're doing is actually getting results. And now you got the big dogs, so to speak, the D1 coaches starting to look back at Foley like when you played.
I know.
Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think for Jakaya, her strength has always been her heart and how hard she plays, and she's just going to get out there and outwork you. She was forced in middle school to play a post, had her back to the basket a lot. She was done growing and came to me, and I've had to kind of pull her out away from the basket, facing a lot more. So there's been some frustrations there for her, obviously, and she's a lot like me in that she's going to beat herself up over mistakes. So Jakai is one that would take herself out of games mentally. And so I think what you're seeing now is that growth from sophomore to junior year where she can let that mistake go, move on to the next play, and continue to get better. So that's allowed her to kind of attack things like ball handling, her range, like you and I talked about earlier, things that were uncomfortable for her, making those comfortable.
Who's your most improved player this year, Coach?
Wow, I have so many. You know, another one that played fall ball I'm excited about is Isis Johnson. Yeah, I talked to Isis the other day, told her I was mad at myself. I kept her on JV till Christmas last year, and then I moved her up with me. I wish I would have had her the whole time. She's been tremendous. She's just going to be a lockdown defender. I challenged her to try to score 6 to 8 points a game this year, bring some stuff on the offensive end, because I know she's capable of doing that. But she's still just a sophomore. Really excited about what she's got coming.
Look, I had a chance to see her lock down Elsie Harris. And Elsie Harris, everybody knows, 30 point, 40 point. She ripped Elsie Harris 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I've never seen that happen throughout her career. So how does it cause confusion, you know, now that all these players are getting good all at the same time, or you know, this is what you want, you know, how does this help you as a coach?
I think for me, it's, you know, I'm finally not going, I can only run this play because we can only do this. You know, I don't have to use my timeouts to make sure we can cross half court and beat a press. It gives, again, for me, you guys, everything is about these girls and letting them take ownership of this program. And I think it's not about me telling them what to do. It's, you know, getting them in practice, sure, figuring out who works well together, but also giving them some freedom to call some things. You know, I constantly have said, you know, I thought, like, the last 2 years I've just been beating my head. I'm like, I thought when players were around their coaches, eventually they took their personality. Like, these girls will not take my personality. What's going on? And then this summer, I'm like, I can't even talk in the huddle. I mean, by the time I get there at a timeout in a summer game, they've called the play, the defense, matchups, and they're gone. And I'm like, all right, break. Like, I don't even know. I'll go fill up water bottles, you know. So I think there is a bond with them, though, that the expectation is not for one player to excel, it's for Foley basketball to win. And as long as that is our focus and we're focusing on Foley basketball winning, then the rest is going to take care of itself. And I really believe that that's what our goal is, our focus is, and the girls are bought into playing for our school, for our city, for our community, and, you know, keeping us on the map.
How has the support of the city and community been during this winning? I know it's just
Oh, man, yeah.
bananas.
Yeah, it's second to none. It's second to none. And it's always been there, you know, and it was kind of exciting for the girls. Normally it's a football driven everything down south. And so to have female girls, you know, winning in basketball as your first really winning team in the school for a long time, it's been very exciting. I know the girls have enjoyed it. They're looking forward to another year. They don't want to let it go now that they've tasted it. They're like, let's keep riding this wave. Things are a lot more fun when you're winning. So we've kind of taken on that philosophy. But then again, we know that the hard work and the commitment to it is what got us here. And we're not going to let up on that. We don't want to get caught up in a moment and worry about getting attention. We want to make sure that we're continuously getting better in the gym.
Expect the usual suspects in your region and 7A basketball around here to be good again?
Oh, yeah, there's no question. Yeah, we're 7A area 2 is as tough as it gets in this area. There's no doubt about it. We embrace that, though. This group, we mixed up our schedule this year. This group wants that challenge. They want it. They're not going to back down from anybody. They want to play anyone and everyone. We picked up a pre-Christmas tournament at Hoover. We're going back to Carver High School in Montgomery after Christmas. You know, this group, we want to play the best of the best. This is a team that thrives off that and is looking forward to it. So area play, yeah, we're excited about it.
We look forward to seeing you guys play.
All right.